Wednesday.
And how many families are we up to now, Jeff?
67.
67 families. Every Wednesday, every week of the month, all year long. That's something to really be thankful for, that God has given us something that we can give to the community. Can you imagine that?
Yes, very exciting.
67 families.
So if you are a part of our food ministries at either campus, please stand again. If you already received a brownie package, have it in your hand so the kids know that you already have one. But we appreciate you. We appreciate you coming out, and some of you come out at different days during the week, not just on Wednesday, but you come out to help. And so again, you are appreciated. Jeff, we appreciate you, Jeff. Heads up our food bank here. Denise, Deborah, and Nora are running it in Moreno Valley. Thank you so much, you guys. What a difference that we are making in our community. Mike, do you have anything you'd like to add to that? I think you may have already done that. All right, perfect. And then our final community outreach ministry that we would like to honor would be our Metro Kids. And yes, I know. And that is near to my heart. We have been involved in Metro Kids for 9 years. If you do not know what Metro Kids is, it is a values-based after-school program. When you drive into the parking lot, you can see our Metro Kids truck out in the parking lot. It is a portable Sunday school machine. You let the stage down and we do Sunday school, kids church, whatever you'd like to call it, to the community. And we are excited to be doing that right here in our own neighborhood church parking lot. And we do that on Tuesday afternoons at 4. So we're excited. So if you have been a part of Metro Kids during 2016 at all, we were at Norton Elementary in the spring. We're here in our parking lot this season. If you've been a part of Metro Kids in 2016, please stand. We would like to tell you thank you. You are a blessing. All right, thank you guys. I have people out in the audience, guys. Go check it out and see. Some of them have not gotten their brownies. So if you guys are holding your brownies, we'll know that you already got one. But the kids are anxious to give some of these brownies away. We want to make sure they get into your hands, because they're already eyeing them. They're wanting them. So I don't know, anything left over, we may have to take it upstairs to Kids Church. Thank you again. And we are not done, because next week we are going to be honoring all of those who are working in-house, meaning our ushers, our greeters, our cafe workers, maintenance, I know I've forgotten something, teachers, nursery workers, kids church workers. So make sure you are here next week so that we can honor you and let you know how much we love and appreciate you. So, all right, well, I think that part is done. So kids, come on up front and let's take off upstairs.
God's message. The God who created the cosmos, stretched out the skies, laid out the earth and all that grows from it, who breathes life into earth's people, makes them alive with his own life. I am God, he says. I have called you to live right and well, to take responsibility for you, kept you safe. I set you among my people to bind them to me, providing you as a lighthouse to the nations, to make a start at bringing people into the open, into the light, opening blind eyes, releasing prisoners from dungeons, emptying the dark prisons. I am God, that's my name. Lord, we honor your name today. We honor you, all that you are, Father God. We give you all the glory, all the honor today, Lord. We ask that you have it a holy way, Holy Spirit, in every aspect of this service today, every area of our hearts, God. We give you all honor, all glory, and we adore you, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Please be seated. It's so good to be in a place where there's unity. It's so good to be in a place where we can actually worship and know that we're worshiping the same God that was from the beginning and He will be to the end. Wow, what a week, huh? What a week! Some of you are kind of like, what happened?
New president?
You know, with all the predictions by the professors about what's going to happen, you know, it's almost like they're prophesying about what's going to happen to our country with everything that we see with the bonds, $1 trillion in bonds, and you read that and you see all the front pages of the internet and MSN and all the stuff on the news. There's one thing that I know: keep your eyes fixed on Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith.
That's right.
And then you are not going to have to worry. You're not going to have to think about those kind of things. You're not going to have to think about a country divided. God is still on the throne. And what I love about God is that He takes everything and He uses it to be able to carry out His plan. How many know that God's plan is going to be carried out? It doesn't matter how much you think you know, how much power you think you have, how much money you have, how much glory you have, how much man praises you. God is still going to carry it out exactly like He wants it carried out, and He will actually allow circumstances to create the environment in which it's going to take for us to be able to rise up as a church, to be able to preach the good news, and to be a people who have right thinking. How many would agree with me that we need right thinking in this country right now? We need right thinking in this place, in the church, and in the church all over the world. As you know, we've been looking at this mind, the mind. God has given us such an amazing thing with our minds. And this that I call this today, we endeavored to take a look at it last week. Today is going to be life as it was meant to be. You know, there's a way that life was meant to be. We may find ourselves in a position right now, in a place, in a circumstance, and I can assure you, if it's anything outside of what God says, then it's not the way that life was meant to be. Can anybody agree with me on that? That it's not the way life was meant to be. I was shopping yesterday in Sam's Club, and I felt like I was in church for a minute because at first I'd gone to Sam's Club to get some things for today and some things for the church, and it was so cool because I'm waiting in line, and the first thing that happens is, and I always like to be a person that has right thinking, and I like to encourage and not discourage. Instead of coming up and, you know, walking up like a lot of other people saying, "Oh, can you believe it? Trump got elected. The country's, it's going down." Instead of stuff like that, I walked up to the first lady that I'm sliding my cart. I said, "How are you doing today?" And she said, "I'm blessed."
Wow.
Oh, that's the kind of language. I think she may be a follower of Christ. And then she followed with, "I'm blessed by the blessed." Best, honey. I'm thinking, man, we got something here. We're together in this. And so we had a great conversation, and I started telling her about all the brownies laid out there. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, we are taking these, and we're going to put frosting on these. We're going to put sprinkles on these, and we're going to tell everybody in the church tomorrow morning that we're thankful for them." And she just went on, and I'm thinking, you know, there's a whole line. Have you ever seen on Saturday, Sam's Club? There was a line on every one of those registers, and she was just sharing, and she was just bubbling over. And so it was hard for us, you know, I'm leaving and she's still talking to me. And I'm looking at all these people. So I felt like I was in church. And, oh, it was amazing. Okay. You know, there's a person that sits at the door, and you got to show them your little Sam's, and they have to make a little mark on it. Well, I'm pushing my basket up to her, and I said, "How are you doing?" And she said, "Oh, I'm blessed, honey." And I rose up again. And then I just said, "Yeah, you know, God got us up this morning." She said, "Ooh, glory be to God."
Yeah.
I'm like, all these people are around. She doesn't care. She's not worried about getting fired. And I just so much felt like the shouting in that place, because that is somebody